WTAP looks back on this day in history in today's We the People, celebrating 250 years.
On this day in 1814, Francis Scott Key penned the poem that would later become our national anthem. The poem was originally titled The Defiance of Fort McHenry and was written after Key witnessed the fort being bombarded by the British during the War of 1812. Key was inspired after he saw the American flag still flying as reflected in the Star-Spangled Banner's lyrics.